Hi, so in Poundland today I picked up 4 of these. These are the Poundland's GU10 LED bulbs, mains bulbs, rated at 2.6 watts, 130 lumens. Now they did have some normal halogen ones there, they were about 480 lumens, but I didn't check to see if they were 20 watt or 50 watt. So obviously they're not going to be super bright, but that's fine because I've got one of those lights that sort of stand up lights on a pole in the corner of the room, which I use at night, and I've got 4 of these halogen ones in the ceiling, which I got on a dimmer switch and just tend to have them on low. So I thought, well, you know, for £1 each, that's only £4, stick some LED ones in there. But anyway, so I was having a look at them, and this is the first one I got out of the packet. As we can see here, that pin is bent. So I'm not quite sure how it's held in, but it's not held in anymore, so that's not going to fit in the fitting very well, and probably is not very safe at all. And then I got another one out, and I've noticed in these holes here, and I thought it seems to be a metal, it's like an alloy or something. I've got the brand there, Electro, is that Trek? Yeah, Electro Trek. Same on the packet there. I didn't check the packet first because I wondered if they were just rejects that have been just rebadged for Poundland. But see, it's interesting. You've got one there, there's one there, there's one there. So there's 3 of them all together. And I thought at first, because I saw this one here, and you can see this is all damaged along here, and I thought, well, that's probably what's going on. They're rejects. They've been damaged in production or something like that, and that's why they've just been repackaged for Poundland. Because I can't see the need for the gaps, really. I mean, this is alloy anyway, so it's going to dissipate the heat. But what is interesting as well is you see, although they've got 3, which makes me wonder if one of them's been damaged and they've just punched the 3 of them out. Because, say, you got the damage there, but that one doesn't look very clean, a clean puncher, does it? You see, whereas that one's a bit better there. So yeah, so I don't know, but they're all like that. Let's say there's another one there, exactly the same. This one's a bit neater and doesn't seem to have any major damage. There's a bit of damage there, but like I say, that's the one with the dodgy pin on it, and this one the pins are fine. Yeah, so 400k rated for light. I'm not quite sure, I'm not up on my K ratings as to how warm that is. I expect it's probably, I mean, it says on the box there, so in between, sort of not particularly cold, not particularly warm. Anyway, so what I might as well do is, since this one's damaged, is take it apart. I think if you watch Big Clive's channel, he's probably already done a teardown of one of these. So I thought I'd take it apart, see if I can figure out what's going on there and repair that bit, and just see what's inside it. Alright, so I think the screwdriver there is a bit big, so let's use a slightly smaller one. Yeah, it's always best to have one that actually fits properly. That's rounded that one off now. Alright, got some of the screwdrivers. This one's interesting. This is a little set I bought off eBay. I don't know what it was, a few pounds, quite a while back now. Just says precision tool on it. But they've printed it upside down. You can see that's your precision tool there. If you open it, then they're upside down. So yeah, strange. They're actually quite good, these ones. For the price, very good. Awkward to get out. There seems to be a certain knack to getting these bits out of the holders. It's very awkward to film stuff, I found. I need a better way. Oops. Hence doing that. So I've got the tripod sitting, and I'm kind of sitting with it in between my legs, which doesn't work too well. Alright, so, okay, so the front comes off. Got these little plastic reflectors. It's interesting, they put on the front here with front glass, sorry, can't see that, with front glass cover. Well, don't see any glass there myself. That's just a bit of aluminium. And then that's not glass. You can scratch it really easy. It's just plastic. So certainly not with front glass cover. So they got these then obviously just sit over the bulbs, little LEDs like that. So let's have a look. So let's see if we can get these screws out. Is this going to cause even more hassle? Okay, that one's come out okay. That one there. Aha. Okay, so that just unscrews that section there. And here we go. Right, so we're in. Let's have a closer look at this. Right, so this is the top part that we just unscrewed with our little board on there. I think that's held down with a bit of heatsink compound, sorry, off camera there. So that's just been pushed in there. I expect you could easily lever that out if need be. Got a little power supply here. That's quite a little neat supply actually. Capacitor there. That diode there. I was suspecting a capacitive dropper type supply, but this one's actually got a little transformer in it. That's quite nice. What's the brand of this one? Don't know. 2.2 microfarad. It doesn't have a brand name on it. I have to know what that logo is. What we've got here, Xena diodes, I think. So look at this little one here. 13001. Guessing it's a transistor of some sort. Another capacitor and a diode there on the output. Alright, yeah, so that is just a standard transistor. So yeah, I looked it up. It's a got it down here as the MJE13001. It's obviously various different manufacturers. Yeah, just NPN transistor. It's 600 volts. We've got on the base voltage, so that's good. Connector current 0.2 amps. So now, obviously, this is the issue here. What we can do about that? Is that just plastic inserts? I think it's actually, if you look at that one, it doesn't appear to be any, it's not pushed in, it seems to actually be part of the mould, and that one has just snapped off completely. So I think try a bit of super glue, see if that works. So I'll try putting a bit of super glue on there, but it's not holding at all. More of it just going all over me and all over the unit as well. There it started. I thought I'd just use a Poundland receipt to rub a bit of the glue that was running down it, but that's yeah, it's just taken the I don't know what it's done there really. So that's just heat activated paper. Yeah, made a right mess. Alright, so I put a bit of hot glue on that. I'm sure that was there. This one, I think. Hopefully I've not blocked those holes. It's very hard to get a glue gun in there, so what I did is just got one of these little Q-tip things you use to shove in your ear when you're not supposed to. But yeah, just put some hot mount glue on there and then poked it in. Hopefully I'm not blocking those vents up too much. We'll stick a pin through there. And yeah, hopefully that will do for now. I mean, it's only £1. I can just go and buy another one. Alright, so I got that one back together again. I thought it's interesting that, of course, there is no earth. Now, of course, it stands to reason there'd be no earth, because you take a normal GU10 bulb here, you've got a ceramic base, and then you've just got this whole glass outer housing, and of course when it's connected into your light fitting, you've only got 2 pins. But of course with this being, let's say, some kind of alloy, I would have thought there is obviously a risk. I know your board's kind of down here, so your 240 volts is obviously this end. You're only going to have your low voltage, I don't know, maybe 12 volts or less at the top end. But you just wonder if something could go catastrophically wrong and short out with this metal casing, if that could cause you to get a shock. So I've checked with the meter, and there is a continuity on that, so that is metal around there. I thought it was. It feels metal, but you can never quite tell nowadays. So that obviously could conduct electricity. So hopefully nothing's likely to go wrong. Obviously, again, anyway, you don't go putting them in and taking them out when the mains is connected, just in case something does go wrong. Alright, I was double checking the packet, but this is interesting. Not suitable for household room illumination. Okay, so if you're not supposed to use them to illuminate your room, what are you supposed to use them for? Interesting. Now anyway, we'll go and have a look over at the lights. Now this is them fitted up. They do have a very noticeable flicker. I don't think the camera is actually picking it up. Now this may be the lights themselves, so it may be because I've got it, the existing light fitting was on a dimmer switch, and if you drop the dimmer switch down at all, then of course you get this issue here, as you can see. Really shows off better on the walls. That's just flicker in there. But yeah, at full brightness, to the camera it looks okay, but to the naked eye there is certainly a relatively high amount of flicker there. So yeah, I mean they're not super bright, but I didn't really want anything super bright in here. I just wanted something to just add a bit of extra illumination from the top. I have to wait and see when it comes to night time if they're going to be any good, or if they will just go into the bin. See how long they last. I'll probably have to change that dimmer switch. I'll put in a normal standard light switch, since these ones don't like being dimmed. Alright, cheers.